Yeah, we are live. There we go. Did it pop up style. So I'm doing this, literally put this together because for some reason all of my computer stuff went crazy. So I'm using my camera as my webcam on my mini in order to get this thing pumping. So let's go. So let's see here. Let's share some stuff. See if we can't share junk. Share screen. Uh, blah blah blah. Let's do this. Let's share this. Let's do this. All right. Let's just put this as a, you know, whatever, whatever. We got some folks. Okay, good. That's what I'm talking about. We got some people in the building. DEM, call the DS. Matt Clausen in the building. All right. You know what? I'm not going to take forever. Let's go ahead and just kick this thing off. So this is the chat's perspective, and I just want y'all to know we sending big shout outs to the big homie Sledge. Salute. He's under the weather. That's how come he's not doing the live tonight. But I figured, why should there be a hole in my Monday viewing schedule? And if you hear something in your back, that's my kids deciding to make noise at the absolute time that I'm recording, but they're playing, so it's no big deal. So this is for the homie Sledge. Get well, Sledge. Salute. Hope you feel better. Just making sure that I put you guys. I keep the legacy going. Normally, you would see him with Key, but let's chop it up, man. It's a great time to do a Chad's perspectives. Let's talk about. There's one. I'm just putting everybody who's in here. John R in the building. Lloyd Toussaint in the building. Miami Airport is a total zoo right now. I believe you. I hate driving out of Miami. And the funny thing is, fun fact. Miami is one of the Centurion lounges that I have yet to visit, and it is physically the closest one to me because every time I'm in the airport, all I ever want to do is get out of there. Like, period. Like, it's not even a game. And the last couple of times, night flights to Canada, so I didn't really get to go. So it is what it is. So let's see here. Um, let's get right into the perspectives, and then we can have some fun talking about some other stuff. Um, I did a live before about airline cards. I didn't like the way it came out. So I'm kind of gonna dive into that a little bit, but also shout out to all my travelers. I just want to let you guys know I have flown officially 100 flights in 2025, and I have flights number 101 and 102 booked next week. So on Wednesday, we're gonna have a dedicated live about that. Things that I've learned flying 100 flights in what is it, 8 months, 9 months. But anyway, let's get into this perspective. And this perspective really is a deep dive on how poorly we as a community value airline credit cards. Look, we're just really bad at it. I touched on the economics of credit card before, where a lot of people mistakenly talk about how credit cards pay for themselves and so on and so forth. And that's just simply not the case. Airline cards are really, you have the big three. You got the United Black, you have the American Airlines whole entire paragraph, blah, 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 MasterCard, and you have the Delta Reserve. By and large, all three of those cards as earning cards, unless you are throwing a ton of inventory, are not terribly good. Let's get somebody else comment up here. Um, really, and this goes with all the airline cards. 9 times out of 10, the middle of the road card is going to be the best value. That goes for the Delta Premium, Delta Platinum, the that United Purple card. When I've looked at all three of them, like if I were to get one, that's the one I would get. And then with American, you either have the black one or well, you have the business and you have the regular card. So with that, here's the thing. We tend to Dr. Vinny Boom Bots in the house. Oh, Dr. Vinny Boom Bots. What's going on? Michael Wong in the building. Um, sorry. Um, here's the thing. We tend to value airport the airline cards wrong because A, They're normally hitched onto a bank that's in bed with the very insurance companies that underwrite their insurances. So the insurances normally aren't as great. Sometimes they'll have parity, but for the most part, you're going to have an easier time dealing directly with a bank issuer than you are with a co-branded card underwritten by said bank issuer because it just adds another layer. Um, as far as membership goes, I would lean towards status memberships and the reward programs and utilizing those benefits, even over and above using the credit card benefits, because it just, to me, it makes more sense. And I'll get into that on Wednesday of why that is. But for the most part, even with your higher tier credit cards, the ultimate value that you end up getting out of a lot of these airline cards is the way to dodge incidental fees, baggage fees, overweight fees, and also the lounge benefits. So the reason I say that is because, like, take the AA card and the United card. Literally, you are paying a discounted rate for a lounge membership plus the ability to fly with free bags. That's what you're doing. I don't care what anybody wants to say. I don't care how many people want to tell you it needs to be in your ultimate setup and blah blah blah. Insert tagline, insert a buzzword for clicks here. That's all. At least those two cards specifically are cards that allow you to pay a discounted rate for a lounge membership. That is it. That's what they do for a very high annual fee. So let me see who else is coming in here. Okay. Oh, we do got some heavy hitters in here. Oh man, let me go off on a little tangent. My man, Points Blank Travel. Can we just set it off for Points Blank Travel? Can we get a salute to Rod? Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Experience, investing with Rod, Points Blank Squared. I'm sure he probably has another channel. I can tell you right now, he likes to make fun of the fact that Rod can't swim, but I know definitely he can run because he is running circles around some of you young cats out here. This man has channel upon channel and multiple channels monetized. Let's give it up for Point Blank Travel in the air of Sledge. The big homie. Salute to him. If you are in this chat and you are not subscribed to Points Blank Travel or Investing with Rod or Points Blank Experience or his numerous channels, you're lacking major shit in your life. That's it. That's the best way I can put it. That's the best way I'm just gonna say it. My boy Juan Meow Mix is in the building. What's going on? Welcome, brother. Happy to have you here. So now let me get off my tangent and let's go back to airline cards. Now, in this game, a lot of times people, and this goes back to also the economics of cards. All we do is prepay for benefits. And it's up to you whether you use them or not. The banks prepay for the benefits from the issuers prepay for the benefits from the firms and they get it at a discounted rate. They then offer these things packaged up in a deal with an annual fee for the membership to the card to you. It's up to you whether you want to use them or not, but you've already prepaid for them. And this is why valuing airline cards is so off in the YouTube community because we are still under the impression that once the quote unquote value equals the annual fee, then the card pays for itself, when in fact it does not until it goes around one time. If you have a $95 annual fee card and you don't get $190 worth of value out of that card, the card has not paid for itself yet. Once you match that $95 or that $550 or that $895, anything above that until you go around one more time is simply a discounted rate. That's it. So if I have a card that's worth that 695, like my American Express Platinum card, and I get $1,000 worth of value, that's great. But getting that $1,000 worth of value really, so that's what, 305? So that means I paid a discount of 305 for the card. That's what that means. So a lot of times people tend to do this zero sum math without considering the fact that there's an initial investment. That is how they get it wrong. That is how I have previously got it wrong in the past. And I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. That's why I'm saying, like, we tend to value airline cards just all wrong. I mean, generally speaking, we tend to value annual fee cards a little bit off and skewed to make it look good in order to get great views, but we really shit the bed where it comes to, let me stop sharing the screen unless somebody asks for what you call. I'm just testing stuff out because I wanted to make sure that we're good to go here. All right, there we go. So yeah, so that's how we do it. And that is, I think that it's great to have a couple of people in here to really explain to that. Like, I want you guys to take a broader view of I want you to take a broader view of how it is that you are valuing your cars, because the economics are off. And then the thing is that the high value, because these airlines, I've said it before, are banks that happen to fly planes. They get big money in selling their points for people like us to mishandle them, misuse them, and worse yet, not use them and allow them to devalue them. So that is my perspective on airline cards, and that is what I really wanted to I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm looking here because I cobbled this setup in order to get it going. So boom, points blank travel. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Please think nothing of it. You got a lot going on, man. You killing these young cats. You outworking me, and I mean, Jesus, like, hats off, salute to you, brother. Boom. Phil, Phil is here. Everyone, quit looking shady. There you go. Big Phil, Filmo world in the house. So so now, with that being said, I'm looking forward to doing this live, taking 100 flights. I wanted to show you guys my flighty because but like I said, I had to literally put this together quickly because I wanted to slide into Sledge's time slot. I know Monday Night Football, and people would rather watch that than hear me blather and yammer on. So let's just cut to the chase and get to the next thing. Now, I've been doing chats perspectives for a while and I really enjoy doing them. It was a subscriber idea and it has taken, and that is where my channel has gone. But one thing I have failed to include, and this is what I want to include, I'm going to start here on this live. So if you are one of the what is it, 9 people, whatever, if you're one of the 9 people here, you guys get a front row seat to the fact that I'm going to include this section, and that is shit that I got wrong. So in the vein of shit that I got wrong, let's go back 24 hours ago. I was in Matt Clausen's live. I believe Matt Clausen may still be in the chat. Um, and if he's still here, as a matter of fact, yeah, finally booked with his friend's wedding, Detroit, October, burned virtually all the true blue points. Okay, so Matt is in the chat. Oh, the man, the myth. This one's for you, Sledge. I'm making sure that your recording slot does not go unused. So I had to go live. You know what I'm saying? We had to give a shout out to the big dog, big homie Pitbull, Sledge. That is what I wanted to bring up. Give me 1 second, you guys. That is what I wanted to bring up. Boom. So before we go, we go further. That's what I want to make sure I shared. So since this is a live for Sledge, let's go here. Team. Y'all make sure. Oh shoot, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? There it is. Boom. Let's get this back up. Popping. Let's do this. Let's share this. I'm sorry, I'm literally the worst and I don't care. Booyah. That's it. So when you're here on this live, make sure you are checking out the merch, the redesigned Sledge Inc. team merch. That's the other thing. This is the only place, this is the only channel you will come and see me vigorously advertise other people's stuff, because in order to move forward, we either need to be pushing people up or pulling people up. And honestly, to be honest with you, Sledge, bro, there's no way I'm pulling him anywhere. He's a much better creator than I am. He's an inspiration to me, and that is who this live is for. And I'm happy we got the heavy hitters in the building. Oh, and Sledge dropped the super chat. Now I don't have a cool thing, so I don't even know how it goes. Do I have any money? I don't have any money. Let's go. All right, that's my thing. You want to catch a cabbage patch off the live, off the super chat. Much appreciated, brother Memphis. Mike in the building, throwing him in the building. Boom. So now back to the lecture at hand. So this is another part of Chad's Money Minutes, Chad's perspectives that I want to add, and that shit that I got wrong because there's no way anybody gets it right, even those of us with prodigious experience like I have. So anyway, back to yesterday. Yesterday, Matt went live. He did it Chad style, straight pop up. And my guy Kid Cat was in there. We were talking about airline statuses. And in the live, I erroneously said that the ease of attainment ranked like this: it's easiest to get American, then United, then Delta. And I was so wrong. I'm surprised my tongue didn't fall out because Kit Kat cleverly pointed out that you can simply buy status with Delta. And here's the thing: I thought that I was so all told goddamn powerful that I reminded him that you don't even have to fly on American, but it's the same thing on Delta. And the reason Delta is the easiest status to get is for $1,000, you can simply buy it. That's it. No more money out of pocket. That's if you just get the cards and put them both in a blender. You have silver status, $1,000 a year, saving yourself $4,000 a year having to fly Delta. So let's say you got to cash your Delta points, you get the two cards, $1,000 a year, and you always have upgrade priority over every other schmuck that walks in and does not have priority. So there it is. So I just want to point out the fact that that is some shit that I got wrong. And I want to give a big shout out to the homie Kid Cat. I appreciate the correction. Now, let it never be said that I am so intractable and so god awful that I cannot admit that I'm wrong. So, with that, I want to start including that in chat's perspectives along with the YouTube perspective. I try to reach out to the YouTubers and new and up and coming YouTubers, but now I need to also show that I get stuff wrong, and trust me, I've been looking at my videos. I be getting shit wrong. So it's not a problem, and I'll go ahead and correct it. But now that we've moved all of that out of the way, for the man of the hour, the big homie Sledge, redesigned merch. Let's move around on this thing. All right, let's get this doofus off the screen, and let's go. Can we get into the? Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Do your research, mug in a building. Let's go home to the team merch. Brand new colors, brand new redesigns. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all see the Sledge logo designed by Jordan Rules for Credit, another fantastic creator that I have the honor of sharing the stage with. We got the hoodie here with the lapel designs. Boom, we got different colors. I'm telling you, I have Sledge ink gear. I have not gotten the redesign. I will be getting the redesign. And we got the bucket hat. Damn, I need to do a bucket hat. That was kind of nice. Can I order this and not have y'all know my business? Wait a minute. Is it even sharing? I don't think it's sharing. God damn it. Okay. It didn't share. All right, let's switch to this one because I'm feeling like a dummy now. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's remove this. Let's do this. And let's copy it here, here, here. Yeah, I do this all on the fly. Trust me, if you're looking for production value, you are out of gas with me. But I'm gonna get the whole point across. So let's add that to the stage. Now I was making all this noise about the store, but here's all the stuff that I was describing. You got lapel, you got sleeve designs, you got full shirt designs, you got hoodie designs, different colors. And look, this is the bucket hat I was talking about. Wait, that isn't that nice? I like a bucket hat. Even though I got a big head, I like bucket hats. So this is the store. Please do not sleep on this. The brand new Sledge Ink Team mug with the new design. That's it. Do I really gotta say more? Do I gotta say more? I don't gotta say more. Shout out to got another super chat from Vincent Pasquale. Let's hit the cabbage patch on that. Boom. Uh much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let's get to these chats, man. I'm trying to, push a store. I'm trying to push my brother up. My brother's not feeling good. I need him to feel better, man. So this is for the homie. So let's see here. We got Lisa J. Stocks in the building. Let me tell y'all something about Lisa J. Stocks. I feel like she be reading my mind, right? Lisa J put out the announcement that Robinhood has been added to, I believe, FXAIX as a part of their index fund there, which is fantastic. And I got to tell you that the price of Robinhood has been dancing all over the place this weekend, trending up, which is amazing because I bought in at $6 a share after the IPO. So it was just amazing. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Lisa J Stocks. If you care about your investment health in your investment life, you need to be on her channel, watching her lives, watching her interviews, period. Or just like with Rod, you like amazing shit in your life, and I don't care. I gotta say it. 23, the one for you to see in the building. Hello there. Welcome to the community. It's great to have you here. Let me make sure, because in true Sledge fashion, I gotta be behind on the chat. Shout out to the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shade. A little bit of shade. It is what it is. Carver DS says, even worse. 25 to 50K spend on a Delta card to get silver. Absolutely. Because what Calder is referring to is the fact that on the higher end cards with the platinum and the reserve, you can spend $20 or $10 per MQD earned, respectively, if you also want to spend your way to status. But it's easier just to pay the annual fee, and you instantly have Delta Silver status, which is a true powerhouse in the fact that most people are not organically spending $5,000 on Delta flights. And if they spend that much, they tend to have higher status because they tend to be consultant travelers. And the competition is much more cutthroat at the platinum and diamond levels. And that's even in Delta hubs. Cesar Joel in the building. My brother, that's his thing. Boom. Can't wait to see Cesar Joel in in Puerto Rico. We're going to be going to the third annual creator meetup, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be great to have, one of the hometown boys around there showing us up, showing us around. And look, Cesar Joe is one of the most amazing human beings that you can meet in person. He's one of just the calmest, coolest, just he's just, man, you're around him and you automatically feel better. You feel safe. You feel just calm. He's a great guy. I had the pleasure of meeting him on more than a few occasions at the previous creator meetups, and I'm always looking forward to it. Mike Newland in the house, big friend to the channel, big friend to the community. And he points out, see, this is where, and technically I didn't get this wrong, I was right, but here's an even better way to do it. If you hold two platinums, the business and the personal platinum, which you can do, $700, you have a $5,000. Um, you end up with a $5,000 status on the airline, where status actually is the most valuable. Delta status is the most value of all the three. It is what it is. Too bad. I don't care. United American, while they have their perks, Delta status is always going to weigh in the heaviest. Memphis Mike says, I hope the new platinum card comes with Delta status. I doubt it, but I would assume that would be fire. Yeah, that would definitely, it would be fire. If they did that, that 895 would be justified immediately. Literally, if they did not change another single thing, that 895 would be justified. It's done. Absolutely done. And I've flown quite a few Delta flights. It would be justified. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's see here. Boom, boom, Rodney. Everybody saying what's up to each other. Lisa J, Brother Sledge, Cesar, hit the like. Okay. DEM says, finally sitting in Virgin Upper Class, ready for takeoff to Croatia for 2 weeks. Congratulations. I believe, is that Dubrovnik that's in Croatia? Are you going on a recreational trip, or is it business? I'd love to know, man, and good for you. I've only been to one Virgin class lounge, a Virgin lounge, and that was in Boston. And me and the wife walked in, and we turned around and walked the hell out. And we wasn't really feeling it. And the Delta Sky Club wasn't that great either. It was when we were going to Paris, so we left there in the international terminal. I wasn't a fan. So let's see here. Who else is in here? Okay, we got people talking about 30 people in there. Hit the like. People saying, hey to Sledge. I'm happy to see that he's able to join. Boom. JC. Welcome, JC. Welcome to the party. Lenora Wade. That's what I'm talking about. big friend of the channel. Lenora Wade was just introduced to the community, and let's go ahead and make sure she feels welcome. And also, because of her occupation, I definitely respect it. I've worked in quite a few hospitals, I've worked with quite a few providers and nurses, and I'm telling you, man, when you guys are on the live on Wednesday, um, it's going to be a lot because I've learned a lot in 100 flights. I really have. I've learned a ton, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. Should I move this camera? But you guys know I'm talking to you. Okay, boom. So I've cleaned up on a free preferred seat selection from There you go. That's the other thing. These statuses give you I- there's so many different ways to save. If you can take a 10,000-foot view, literally the value of statuses can start to fly through the roof, paired with paired with the ability to cancel out ancillary fees that the airlines make a ton of money on. The airlines make a lot of money on bag fees. So why not just count your bag fees? They make a ton of money in the order of, I think last year was over 18 billion, and that was one airline, I believe. Was it Delta? It might have been the big three. I don't quote me, but I know it was. Once they saw that they could make a lot of money, they started making stupid money. Because for the longest, you just threw a bag under the airline. Who cares? You just threw one under there. No big deal. But once they started at $20. Then they went 25, 30, and now there are sometimes it can be $40. So you get a Delta Gold, a Delta Gold Amex that gives you one free bag. That's $150 a year. You travel with a travel buddy, right? You guys take 2 round trips. That's $80. That's $160, right? Now you have paid a discounted rate of 140 you've prepaid a discounted rate at 140 for your bags. The more you travel, the easier it is. And that is the unique thing about airline credit cards. While hotel credit cards will give you status, they will. They absolutely will because they can strangle off their rooms much easier. Plus, I don't know if you guys know this, that there are franchisees that do not have to participate or honor all of the perks of hotel status because franchisees do tend to have a little more leeway, which kind of devalues hotel status over airline status more. And also, think about it, per hour, your flight tends to be the most expensive part of your flight because you're on a plane for a couple of hours, but you're paying hundreds of dollars per hour on your trip, whereas the hotel that you have for X amount of days per hour tends to be much cheaper. So yeah, so there are ways, and I'm telling you, this is why we have this community because nobody knows it all. Regardless of how much you do, nobody knows it all. So, Sasha Joel says, can't wait to see you again. Spend some time together during the meetup. Mi hermano, salute. Michael Wong, Mike Newman is the man. Vinny Boombots agrees. Oh, late to the party, but you get that cabbage patch too. Because I mean, I'm not as advanced as Sledge, so I don't have the little button where boom, dun, 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 dun. It took me a while to remember the beat, but so I don't do that. Oh yeah, Michael Wong wants to know, hey, you flying the A350 or A330? And Cesar Joel says the Air France Lounge in France is fire. And he's damn right. I've been to two of them. I've been to one that's 2 story, and then the huge one in the international terminal that heads out of the EU. Oh my God. I don't know which one was better because the quote unquote domestic international one that's within the Shenzhen, that is a salon where you come in and you have the staircase that goes all the way up and it's full service on both floors. Now, the one that flies out of the EU is just absolutely massive. It's huge, floor to ceiling windows, zero gravity chairs, Clarence suites with showers and stuff. Cesar, I second that emotion. It's absolutely amazing. See here, Air France A350 business class is sick. We had an overnight connection at CDG and woke up. So no time to check out the lounge. That's the funny thing. When I flew Air France business class, we were going to Italy. We flew there to get to Italy. And we had the A350, and at the last minute, they did an equipment change, and we were on the 787. Yeah, I believe it was the Dreamliner we were on. So we didn't get a chance to try the new one, but I've heard that the A350, the newer one, is tops. So maybe we'll try to give it a go again. I ain't gonna lie to you, the 787 Air France business class versus the Delta One. Me and the wife both agreed we like Delta One more as a Sky Team partner. So let's see here. Yo, Sendo. Oh, you took my greeting. Sendo in the building. Welcome. Long time no see. DM says he's going on a 3:30. DJ Bruce Wayne in the building. It's been a while. Give me Amex airline status. Amex. Hit that cabbage patch. Hit that cabbage patch. Appreciate the super chat, my good brother. Let's go ahead and go to DEM. Was targeted for a biz goal 175K, offer 10K, spend in 3 months, definitely getting it. When I get back after hitting my Strata Elite sub, I think you ought to get that. That is a fantastic offer. It is absolutely fantastic offer, especially with all the changes going on. I don't know if you guys know this, but I like to, well, you guys do know this. I am just a nut where it comes to having luxurious flights, and to know that Emirates no longer allows non-elite members to book first class with points has been a stab to my heart. But just so you guys know, if you book your Emirates flights, you can still upgrade with points regardless of having elite status or not. Just want to throw that out there for you. All right, let's see here. Boo yeah. Okay. Michael Wong says I flew that plane. Quarter one layout is weird, but have fun. JP Knowledge, nobody knows it all. I'm learning every day. And JP Knowledge, if he says that, you already know it's true, because this dude here, man, I mean, I got kids and stuff like that. I can't travel the way he travels. This guy, he's been to every corner of the globe. This guy, he's a beast. If you are not checking out JP Knowledge's channel, you are once again lacking major shit in your life, and you need to get it together. Salute to JP. And the guy's got style. Sledge is the production value chief for sure. Fancy, fancy schmancy. So DM says the missus is right next to me, but feels pretty far away. What we got here? So what's happening here? I think some things are going on here. I think some things are going on here. Okay, we got Sledge here. Chad Zadar split, finishing up in Dubrovnik. Oh, good, good, definitely. Oh, that's. I think me and the wife might want to see some things, but I think it would be good for us to see that part of the world. We definitely want to. I think Eastern Europe, right? Croatia, Eastern Europe, doesn't really get the shine that it should. I'm both happy and a little upset about that, because it does. It's not crazy when you go there, but also I've seen some beautiful things there. So let's see here. I thought you could book first class Emirates with Qantas miles. I will have to check that out. As a matter of fact, you know what? Why wait? Let's check it out now. Boom. That's why we go live. That's why we do this. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's do a search here. No, let's do this. Let's go Qantas, North America to, they consider that Asia, right? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do Emirates. That ought to give us clearing. And yes, you're right. Michael Wong, he's right. You can book. Let's see, what do we have here? Yes, you can actually still book with Qantas. I like to book directly with I like to book directly with Emirates, and I'm gonna tell you why. Sometimes when you book with Qantas, now other creators have booked with Qantas, and you actually lose out on some of the benefits of booking with Emirates, even though you're not getting the flight points like the Wi-Fi and things like that, you lose out when you book with Qantas. And then on top of that, Qantas tends to be a higher point value and a little bit more taxes. But I mean, that is definitely a great workaround if you want to book a straight first class with Emirates. But I prefer to book with Emirates proper because then you get the full Monty. They literally come around with your name written around and it, Jesus Christ, it is just so beyond. I can't even. I have the videos. I just haven't been able to put them out because life's been life and all over my face. But oh, St. Patrick in the building with the next super chat. St. Patrick says, "Thank you for the conversation on Sledge's voice chat Saturday. I also joined your membership. Greatly appreciated. If you do not know what St. Patrick is talking about, every Saturday between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I alternate between Sledge Inc. team Discord and the Joe Barreto. I forget his called. I think it's WEPA something Discord, but basically Joe Barreto's Discord as well. And I answer any and all questions concerning points and miles travel. With my full breadth of knowledge, including all of my dirty tricks that I use. And I also, make full use of, as you can see on the screen, Seats.Arrow and every other tool at my disposal to help anybody book anything to go anywhere. That is what he's talking about. But that is for members of the Chats Money Minutes channel. Um, that is a way I add value to my members. So it's looking like here we have gotten to the bottom. Oh man. Oh, Sledge, my bad. We should be at least another half an hour behind. But either way, we'll make do with what it is. So we've covered on a perspective the way that we misvalue airline cards. We've talked about other ways that you can save airline cards. Oh, DEM coming through with another spot. Much appreciated, man. I don't know how I feel about this. Y'all got me. Y'all about to bring the Joe Barreto out of me. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love you. Where the hell is Joe? He's probably somewhere. Either way, if you see Joe, tell Joe I said what's up. Another great friend of mine. I have the honor of both calling him friend, both on and off YouTube, and it is a great feeling. I'm not going to keep you guys on. I'm probably going to end off at an hour. But like I said, this is the Sledge 8 team viewing channel block. And I wasn't going to let this go unaddressed and unanswered. So that is why I'm filming. Any questions that you guys have, by all means, please ask. And we have a question. DEM says, "What is in your wallet these days?" You know what? Let's see. This is my wallet. My wallet has a lot of things. Now, I'm notorious for carrying a stupid amount of cards in my wallet, right? And oh, what do we see here? What do we see here? Oh, 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 yeah. Much appreciated, Lisa J. Thank you. That will be invested because I actually have some airline stocks I will be buying tomorrow. Much appreciated. Thank you. Oh, let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit the patch. Let's hit the cabbage patch. Woo! So let's go back here to DEM. I am currently carrying one. Give me a second and you can hear them. I'm actually going to take them all out because I need to rearrange my wallet anyway. 2, 3, oh, 4. What else what I got in here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? 11 cards are in my wallet as of right now. And in order, let's list them. Oh, all right. So we have the Wells Fargo autograph because I love this card. I carry this card like I used to carry my green card because it is what I call a skeleton key card. It covers so many 3X categories. It's one of my skeleton key cards. I have my Marriott Bonvoy business. I literally never take this out of my wallet because when you fly 100 flights, you tend to stay at a lot of hotels. I like Marriott because their points are so utterly powerful when I get a chance to stay there. I earn Marriott points. I wish I could earn them at the rate that Kid Kat earns them, but hell, we can't all be Kid Kat. I have My Capital One Venture card for emergency purposes, for emergency purchases and things that I need. And in addition to that, I keep this card on me because the Capital One shopping portal is a monster. It is an absolute beast of all shopping portals, period. Mother's Day, I cleaned up on points and I made all the women in my life so happy with all the wonderful flowers that they got. I also have my Hilton Aspire card. I love this card, my free night. And also, I flew 100 flights this year. I've stayed at quite a few Hiltons. Put this card down for incidentals. I buy stuff, anything I buy at the Hilton, 34 points per dollar. Some of the Hiltons that I have stayed at double as resorts. It's wild that a double tree would be a resort, but hey, whatever. I'm going to use my credits any way I can. Next card in my wallet, AA Advantage. Oh, this one has a long ass name too. Oh no, City Business Premium Select. And the reason being is because with all the flying that I've done, I've actually managed to attain status on all three of the big three airlines. I have silver status with United, platinum status with American, and what is it, silver? Yeah, silver with Delta. Another card I keep on me. Now, this is more of a card that I keep on me when I'm at home, and that is the Fidelity Signature Reward Visa. And that is because for my kids that are all in school, what I do is I buy all of their school supplies, all of their school clothes, anything that has to do for my kids. I tend to want to use this card because it's a flat 2% cash back. There is no limit on the points that I can then turn around and invest in their college funds. I can split it between all of them. I can put some in a Roth. Like it's a great way if you want to use this card, and they give you great limits. If you want to use this card at the end of the day to top off on a Roth or your investments, bro, Sledge, Sledge, it's in the wallet. I've had this card for over a year. There it is. This guy. Another card that does not leave my wallet is my City Strata Premier. This is the ultimate CSP. It is by and large better than the Chase CSP. I don't understand why people are still holding on to that card. I mean, I get it, the travel partner, but oh, Jesus Christ, you might as well just get the business premier. Spend a little more because even the business premier, not business premier, the business preferred is a much better card than the Chase Sapphire preferred. And that's a hill I'm ready to die on. Anybody you want to fight about it, I don't care. But yeah, this is also in my wallet. City Strata Premier. Picked it up earlier. And speaking of the devil, the business preferred. I travel a ton for business. Just in case anything happens and I have to put up anything, especially for rental cars, this is my go to as it provides primary car rental insurance when cars being used for business purposes. And I've had to do that, and car's great. And I get reimbursed and I still get 3x points. The other one I have when I am home is the Chase Inc. Business Cash. Now, the reason I like the Business Cash is because when I'm home, I get a lot of things from the office supply store. I almost exclusively buy laundry detergent from the office supply store. You have big tubs, it's 5X. Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? If I need quick, these kids doing. Sorry. You guys behave. So I also have Capital One Saver because it's a Capital One Saver. No annual fee, 3x on groceries, 3x on food. Bada bing, bada boom. And finally, we all know we're going to get to it. Never leave home without it. It's consistently in my wallet all the time. You do not fly 100 times in a year, not have one of these cards, and then tell me you don't get the value. I get the value all over the place. I've actually exhausted my trips to the Delta Sky Lounge. I am now leaning back towards Centurion. I have a diabolical plan that is in the works that I have yet to reveal. But that card right there, I mean, while I have the job that I have, I would actually be a fool not to have the Amex Platinum card. I think it would actually cost me more to not have it than it does to have it. So these new changes that they're proposing within the next week or two. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what they got going on. So let's see what's going on here. Bada bing. Okay. Sledge is applying for the Strata premiere this coming weekend. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about that Fidelity card. Lisa, this card will be right up your street because what happened, there used to be a 2,500 point limit. You used to have to get that many points before you could invest. But with this card now, there's no limit and it can be invested in all of your accounts. Like my kids' accounts get topped off by the points that I put in, and it's auto invest and it's auto disbursement. So I don't have to go in and do it manually. And in addition to that, you can do it with multiple cards through their app interface. Not, I'm sorry, multiple accounts, be their brokerage accounts, joint accounts, check accounts, custodial accounts through their app interface. In addition to that, keep an eye on your mail because they will send 150 and $200 sign up bonuses with them, and that will start you off on your investment journey. I do believe I got a $150 one or $100 one, but it goes up to 200. So that's just something that you may want to consider. All right, Vincent Pasquale says, I just got approved for the Fidelity card. I received a mail offer that had no sign up bonus, but did include 0% APR on purchases and transfers for 18 months. That too can be, if you have the discipline. I tell people, like, I hear that a lot of times 0% APR cards have their value for those of us who are disciplined enough to pay it off in that time and then invest the difference because the difference could then further help discount what it is that you pay, especially since you put the pause button on interest. St. Patrick says, have you thought about putting the cash back from the Fidelity card into a 529 for the kiddos? Yeah. My oldest daughter, who does the intro for my channel, she has had a 529 since she was 2. And this card funds that in addition to contributions that I've made. It's already been in place. We build a generational wealth over here all day, every day. And that's not a knock against the generations who came before me. They just didn't know that they didn't know. But when you know better, you need to do better. All of my children do have custodial brokerage accounts. They all have them. We got 529s. These kids at their age pound for pound are richer than me and their moms probably ever will be. So it brings me great joy to be able to do that for them. Hit the like button. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. We definitely we believe in investing in our house. We we have made the understanding that money never needs a break, never needs to sleep, never goes on vacation, never gets sick. Money is working 24 hours a day. So if your money is not working for you and you are working for your money, you have the game all twisted up. You are what I like to say, hustling backwards. You got too much dip on your chip. Your shit's all in a blender. You definitely don't want to be working for your money forever and ever and ever. Amen. Because the whole point of retirement is making your money work for you as well. And if you can speed up said retirement, then that's what it is. I know me and Sledge have talked about me and Lisa J getting together and doing some stuff, and it's gonna happen. My schedule is just it's nuts. But I'm a huge believer in what Lisa J puts out. I welcome her to the community. I think she has a great place here, and I would like to see the synergy. I hope you get the Fidelity card so you can kind of see the synergy in using a debt instrument to amass assets that then can compound and appreciate. So that is what I've experienced with a couple of my credit cards and moves that I've made. So I hope that you can see that, and I hope that it potentially opens up a new avenue for you in order to monetize. So, with that being said, we have touched on Chad's perspectives. We're not valuing credit cards right. We've touched on the new addition to Chad's perspectives, shit that I got wrong. And I got definitely something about airline status is wrong yesterday in Matt Clausen's channel. Shout out to KCAS, shout out to Matt Clausen. What else have we touched on? We've touched on investments. We've bigged up the homie Sledge. We have shown the store. Y'all make sure you guys get over to Sledge's channel. Get some of that merch. If I wasn't showing my credit card stuff, wait a minute. If I wasn't showing my credit card stuff, I would definitely was wait a minute. Let's see. Can I do this? I'm sorry, you guys. I am the utter and absolute worst. This kind of stuff that you get with me because this kind of stuff that I really want that damn bucket hat. I think I deserve that. Let's see here. Let's do this. Wait a minute. Let's see, because I don't think I'm sharing. Can you guys see my screen? I don't think you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? I don't think you see my screen. No, I didn't put it on there, right? No, I didn't. I want that damn bucket hat. I think I deserve. You know what? Give me that goddamn bucket hat. So just so you guys know, period, point blank, this is how we do this. What does it need? Give me a second. I'm ordering this bucket hat. I want this bucket hat on live. You will see me make this happen. They need information. I gotta put it in there real quick. Oh, this is hard that. Give me a second. Sorry. I'm the worst. Sorry. Okay, let's do this. Save that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, will you let me pay, please? Okay, I'm telling you, I'm still live here, but I really wanted this stuff. All right, any of my stuff here? It's my address. I really kind of don't want to Joe myself here. You know what? Who cares? If you show up here, I got something for you. So we'll just do it like this. I don't really care. I'm amongst trusted folks here. Let's do this. Boom. Between September 29th and October 1st. Boom. Bucket hat added. Done. Told you. Boom. That's it. That's it. And here's a link to the store if you want to make an order yourself. I've literally ordered live online. That's it. This is how we show support in this community. When I say I support all the way through and through. I support those I believe in. Sledge is the man. Believe in him 100%. We are winding down less than 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I really wanted that bucket hat. So I got the bucket hat. I feel better now. Vincent Pasquale says, Sledge Inc. team, you can pit chat against Matt Clausen or Luke or Anthony Venture. Bring them. You know what? We got 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's talk some shit. I will take on anybody. You can call me the Kendrick Lamar of this shit. I got love for all of y'all, but I'm trying to murk all of y'all. Whoever gets in that debate seat against me, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. You see this hand? Watch this. Watch this. This hand right behind my back. Bring them all. Bring them two at a time. I don't care. And I'll even go so far as whatever you say, I'll literally come up with an argument on the spot against whatever you say, even if I agree with you. Let's make these debates fun, man. Let's go. Iron sharpens iron. Let's go. I am not. I don't care who you bring. Bring them all. Bring them all. I want the belt. The belt is mine. Wait a minute. Am I even wearing a belt? I don't think I'm wearing a belt. Let me grab a belt. It's just a belt, but I got the belt. No, I don't want no problems. Nobody wants problems. Period. I said it. You heard it here first. Nobody wants problems. I'm clearing everybody out. Matt, you didn't do anything. Oh, man, I got big respect for everybody in the community, and everybody does have their expertise. I just think I am absolutely amazing. I think there's you guys like the tier list. There's F, D, C, B, A, and S tier. I'm G tier, God tier. I'm there. I'm just she's I mean, let me see if I can share this flighty. I really gotta show you guys this flighty. This thing is it's sick. Let's see if I can get that up here. This is a preview of what you can expect to see. Oh, damn it. Wait a minute. Is that it? Is this it? I think this is it. Haha. Haha. Let's see if I can share it. Where the hell's my screen? What is this? Did I just break my life here? What the hell's going on? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I'm off. How do I do this? Move that. Let's no, don't want to do that. Um, stop this screen. Let's see if I can pull it up. Can I pull it? Can I pull Flighty? Window. No. No, it's not on the Chrome tab. But yes, so let's cancel this. But yeah, let me give you guys some of the stats on Flighty. Now, Wednesday we're going to cover this as well, but as a quick matter of course, 2025. Oh, I actually have 101 flights logged, flown 112,382 miles. That's 4.5 times around the world with 7 long haul trips. I have spent a total of 12 days and 7 hours in the air, visited 32 airports, flown 7 airlines. I've lost 23 hours from delays. Most flown airplane, the A321 with 43 flights to boot. But we'll get into a lot of the other stats. But that's just for 2025. My all time figures had me at 189 flights, almost a 250,000 miles, 22 days in the air, 44 airports, 8 airlines. And that is between the United States, Europe, Asia, and Africa. So that's just to give you an idea. When I tell you I live this life, I live this whole life and I live this shit out loud. So let's see here. Uh we're going here, 330. Okay, we got that one. We got JP, and I appreciate the super chats as well. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I really do appreciate you. But yeah, that was what was in my wallet for DEM. I need your Fidelity card. Hit the like button. Sledge, what I do. Mike Newland says Stan the credit frog. Stan retired, man. We was talking about it, and Stan said, "Let me go ahead and pack this channel up. Let me go about my business." That's what Stan said. I got a lot of love for Stan. Stan's a good guy, but as soon as he heard I was on the debate path, he went on ahead and packed it up. He packed it up. Much love to Stan, but I don't blame him. Sledge says I would take anyone. Who would I prefer? I don't know. I, Jesus. I don't know. I damn, that's a good question. Honestly, I can't lie. I think I'd like JP Knowledge because I mean that dude, he is. If you guys watch his channel, right? If you watch JP Knowledge's channel, he is knowledgeable. Knowledge is in his name. I've had the pleasure of talking to this man just one on one. And when I tell you the effortless things, you can tell he's forgotten a lot more about points of miles traveled and credit cards than a lot of people have, which I totally respect. I think as a challenge, I would say it would be between JP Knowledge and it'd be three. It'd be between JP Knowledge, Call Me Lonnie, and actually Matt Clausen. Because even though I am the most awesome human being to ever live in this credit card game, those three have intelligence levels that would best be described as absolutely intimidating. And they should be intimidating for people because they're three prodigiously smart individuals. And I would love to pit my talents against them and simply win because that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to win. Other than that, no, I'm just, yeah, yeah. Those three would be my big three. I would go for them to prove to myself that I belong in this game. Matt Clausen says, I don't want to be Drake. Drake doesn't want to be Drake. That's why he always has an attitude. Matt, think I heard you mention that you're up in the Westchester area. I grew up just north of you in Rockland, other side of the Tappan Zee. Oh, that's what's up. My cousin got married up there. I was actually up there a year or two ago when I went through Albany. This sounds terrible. Double animal fries. Welcome to the channel. I normally see you in the Stack of Points podcast. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, DM, for using the bridge's proper name. I'm in that area. Mike Newland says, I think Stan is taking a break. This is true. He broke out when he heard that Chad was ready to debate. But like I said, much love to Stan. Very smart guy. They renamed it after I moved. It will always be the TZ. Yeah, they did rename the Tappan Zee. But anyway, peace. Kevin P Hey, Chad, with the $5 spot, appreciate you. Hit you with the cabbage patch because I don't have all that, fancy technology that Sledge has because he has Galaxy stuff and I don't. Stan is making a special appearance on Uncle Luke's channel next month. Okay, well, we'll be able to see Stan. Texas Dog in the building. Texas Dog, I will be in Houston next week. I'm definitely going to be reaching out. Didn't get a chance to last time. I think it would be absolutely great. How about a Chad versus Chad debate? Who would win? While you playing, I can set up that video. You'd be surprised. Remember, I did set up the video where all of our special creators did join us, and that was a lot of fun. But who knows? You may see a Chad versus Chad debate, especially because Chad tends to get some shit wrong sometimes, but he's a smooth talker, so sometimes people don't notice. But he'll point that out. Even though I normally get stuff right, Chad gets shit wrong. I blame it on my editor. But it has been an hour, you guys, and I wanted to do the Sledge broadcast time slot justice. Salute to everyone who has been here. I thank you so much. You don't even know what this means to me, especially on the pop up, because I don't announce these things. Now, I'm going to run down and make sure that my kids haven't unalived one another and had any kid on kid violence. But I just wanted to say what's up to everybody. Oh, absolutely, St. Patrick. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm definitely going to be out there and around. Oh, let's hit another one for double animal fries. Appreciate the perspective, stretches the brain. I thank you so much. Like I said, some of the best ideas I've had on this channel have been those of subscribers. We don't know it all, and this community has really helped me be a smarter individual, and that is what I try to return. So, like I said, just want to make sure I knew you needed me here. I got your telepathic message. I appreciate you, Dr. Vinny Boombots. Oh, and the class clown from the class of 2025 the credit card class, QC man in the building with the $1.99 super chat with the super sticker. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you so much. You came in on the tail end. We're going to be ending off here. I just want to say thank you guys so much. It means that much to me that you guys would come and listen to me go on with my humble breath of knowledge. But if I can help any of you, it would be my absolute pleasure. It's my utter joy to be able to do that because I want to see us all win. That's a disorder that I have. I love seeing people win because I've always said to myself, because you win does not mean I lose. I'm getting my bucket hat, and I'm telling you now, y'all need to go to Sledge's channel. Look, see, y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. Why y'all playing? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's go here. Let's go here. Because I'm gonna end with the store on there. Period. With the store. There's the store. It's there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm pointing at the computer, but I'm about to knock shit over. But there's a store, man. Sledge Inc. team. How much value has he brought to each one of you? How many of you have upgraded and downgraded because of Sledge Inc. team? How many? So if you've done that and you've taken advantage of that, and he's made you a bunch of money in points, and shame on you if you're not a member of his channel, I think you should buy something. There. That's it. See that? That's the kind of math I'm dealing with. I think you should buy. I bought a bucket hat. I want my bucket hat. So I'm looking forward to my bucket hat coming. Mike Newland. Mike Newland, the big homie. Oh, as a matter of fact, I think I requested you on Facebook, Mike Newland. I'm on Facebook. I'm old, so I go to Facebook for all my funnies. And I happen to see Mike Newland on there. I'm a member of a bunch of business class and first class groups as well. So had a good time seeing Mike Newland. Fire. That's the homie. I don't even say fire because that's Joe's tagline. Fire. Mike Newland dropped the super chat. It was fire. That's how Joe says it. But like I said, this is the longest, as he would call the Puerto Rican goodbye. But I have to just give my appreciation. I thank you guys so much for being here. I thank you so much for helping me show respect to a big dog, the general in the game. Salute to Sledge, awesome human being. We got to keep these things rolling, and it has been an absolute joy. So you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. I do not count milestones. However many I get is however many I get. But I tell you what, man, I just thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you because without you, there is no me. Without we, there's no community. I think that is a great way to end it. I want to yeah, yeah, I'm skirting on boomer. Even though I was born as a millennial, I have an old soul. Like some of this new stuff I just can't get down with. Facebook's my thing. I laugh until I kind of fart a little bit. Maybe two drops of pee comes out, but whatever. That's a whole different story for a whole different day. I have a doctor's appointment for that. So we'll have a look at that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, oh, oh. Thanks for teaching me never leave my money on the table. Give me that. My guy, MR, salute. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Salute to you, God. Jesus. Oh, well, I might as well insult everybody. Buddha, Allah, all of that. Just make sure I cover everybody. Um, wow. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Very much so appreciated. So I'm gonna on that one, uh it's been a few of y'all trying to make a comeback in the chats. There we go. Yeah, my guy, man. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, man, got my bucket hat. You know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, go by Sledging Team, join the membership, join the membership, join the membership. And in addition to all of that, visit his store. He's put a lot of work into redesigning his merch, and I like the new design. Definitely, y'all show him some love. Tell him Chad sent you. He's in the chat. He heard me say it. Salute to everybody. I'm gonna be signing off, man. Much love, you guys. Thank you so much. Chad is signing